I would like to thank Nick Alley for providing me with a copy of this book in exchange for an honest review. Hello, my Hoopy Foods. Know where towels are? I hope so. Today I have for you a book review. The book is called The Stars Now Unclaimed by Drew Williams, and I've finished it. Well, okay, actually I got to halfway through the book, and then I realized that somehow I managed to miss something, so I reread it again, and it took me a while to process some things, and I wanted to make sure that I was in a good spot to give it a fair and honest review, so here we are, a week before its release, so that's cool. I was afraid that, like, I was gonna keep on getting headaches and not be able to finish this, and I really wanted to finish this because, you guys, I loved this book. This book was so good and so much fun to read, and there were so many cool characters, and it's the first in a series, and we have to wait for the sequel. Well, I have to wait for the sequel. If you haven't read it, you're not gonna be waiting for the sequel, probably. But anyway, the book's about the soldier Jan. She is on a mission to retrieve children who can help prevent another reiteration of an event called the Pulse, which knocked out most of this universe's technology. So there are people who they don't have access to doctors or like any of that. Well, I mean, they have access to doctors, but not like the technology. Like in our world, they wouldn't have access to like EKGs or like heart monitors or anything. So there are scattered groups of people who have technology, and there is a weirdly hypocritical group called the Pax who believe in peace by force, because Pax is Latin for peace, so they're kind of flaming hypocrites there. So that's interesting. So anyway, so Jane is on a mission to find children with psychic powers to help prevent this second pulse coming, and to keep the Pax from using these psychic children to wage war on the universe, because, oh no, people aren't doing the things they do, so they must die. The Pax are horrible. I don't want to say more about that because that could be considered a spoiler, but the Pax are terrible. So, let's talk about the characters who aren't terrible. We have our girl Jane, who, is, you know what, I can't say that either, because that could be considered a spoiler too. Anyway, it's something that was like, oh, okay, so you'll have that to look forward. There is Scheherazade, the spaceship, who I'm pretty sure was named after the storyteller in Arabian Nights, but she's super cool. She's sapient. The spaceships in these books think for themselves, so that reminded me of oh crap, what was her name? Yeah, the ship in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, like, spoiler alert, sorry, when they put her in the ship, and like she had a personality, and yeah, so they think they're sapient, they grieve, it's really cool. They interact with like people, and by people I'm including aliens in that, just to clarify, not just humans, but people. So that was really cool. This book has a lot of space battles. If you are not into space battles, you probably will not like this book, because there's a lot. and I am totally here for it. That's one of my favorite things, is like a good epic fight. And then there is, this might sound a little insulting, and I'm sorry, but basically a race of robots, and this one goes by Preacher. So naturally, with my adorable little brain, I thought of Preacher Bot from Futurama, and I'm not sure if that was intentional, but when I read it, I laughed so hard, and it was so funny, and I was actually genuinely worried that it would color my... Okay. It would color my impression of the character, and I wouldn't be able to take her seriously, because all I would see was this robot from Futurama, but that settled in, and Preacher is an absolute badass. I love her. So, and then there's the child that they're looking for, Essa, or Issa? ESA? I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the names of these characters. I really hope I'm not, but, like, I pronounced it Essa in my mind. So, she's a teenager, but she's not, like, one of those horrible ones that, like, know everything, and it's really annoying. Her reactions to things seem perfectly reasonable, considering the situation. There's some surprises involving her, which I really enjoyed. I feel that there weren't enough cool alien species. I love aliens. Because there's the chance for so many variations. It's like when there's a book with aliens, it's like, oh yes, give me more. That's one of the reasons why I love Farscape so much. But yeah, this book was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. I was worried because I was locked out of my Netflix account NetGalley account for like 3 years, and I missed a review, and I felt really bad about it. But then it's like I saw like an ad for this book, and like after I was able to get back into my account, and I saw the cover, and I was like, ooh, that's pretty. And then I saw the title, The Stars Now Unclaimed, which is just so incredibly evocative to me. I loved it, and I was like, I really want to read this book. So I requested it, and honestly, I didn't think I would, because I requested some other books before and was denied because I hadn't used my account in like 3 years. So I was really surprised to get this one. And then I started reading it, and I absolutely loved it. I am so in love with this book, and I cannot wait to read the sequel. If you've gotten an advance reader copy, and you have some non-spoilery thoughts until the book comes out, feel free to drop a comment down there. And I will see you later. Have a hoopy day and keep it fruity. Bye.